Today, I want to talk about a streamer that was caught soliciting explicit photos from a minor. The 30-year-old Kick streamer and Twitch partner went by the alias Rhino. From my understanding, this minor came forth on Twitter and exposed him, giving all of the proof, all of the text messages. He even sent some unwanted photos. Very disgusting. And he messaged this underage girl saying this. He messages this underage girl on Twitter and says, "You're sweet." She says, "Aw, thank you so much." He goes on to say, "You don't gotta thank me. It's just the truth, sweets. You're more than welcome." She sends a gif of a raccoon and he says, "Oh, you think you just get a hug, tongue face?" And then the conversation leads into this. I'm not sure what was said before that, but "No, I do not bite. How am I supposed to just trust you? What do you mean? I'm just picking, hun. I know you don't bite. Goober." Sad face emoji. Then he sends a heart emoji and says, "What are you up to today?" "Not much. I'm just studying." Very nice. Studying for finals, or I don't know what that is. I'm in the UK. Final exams, like the end of your test? Yeah. Got you. Is it your last year of school? No, I have another year. It's different in Ireland, Scotland, England, etc. If I was in Scotland, this would be my final year, but no. The conversation goes on like that, and then this happens. "Not as cool as you. Do you have a girlfriend or anything?" "Nope, I'm single." "Why?" "I just thought you'd have one." "Why is that? You think I'm cute or something?" "You know I'm 17. Nah. Now, I find it hard to believe that he didn't know that she was 17 beforehand, because on her Twitter, it literally says 17. Now, I don't want to show her name or anything like that because she is a minor. On her profile right here, you can see it says 17. So with everything he said previously and him going in with the knowing that she is 17, it's disgusting. He obviously came in with the intention to begin a relationship with this person. If that was his intention, he should have found out her age ASAP. But he didn't do that. And you know why? Probably because he's seen it on her profile, like I said. He already knew how old she was, so he didn't care. She goes on to ask, "How old are you?" He says, "Old. I just turned 30. "Oh, right. Yeah." As if it wasn't already weird enough. It's weird that he is kind of asking for permission here. A 30-year-old man is like, "Well, can we continue? Can we continue with this? Are you okay with this?" As a 30-year-old man, you lead the conversation. This is a minor. This is a young lady whose brain is still developing and they're still exploring the world and learning and are very vulnerable to situations. And he's taken advantage of that. He was very much fishing for permission from her to make sure that this would be okay and that she wouldn't tell on him for doing this, having this conversation, and possibly for everything else that he was about to ask for. He goes on to say, "Well," she says, "do you want my snap?" He says, "I mean, if you want to add me, that's up to you, hun. You got mine." She says, "Why do you want mine though?" He says, "Huh? Tongue face? My snap. I always add people on Snap, that's all." So it's like he's trying to make this seem like a casual thing. He's not in it for any bad intentions, even though it's already bad that he's talking to an underage girl and he knows it. She says, "Oh, okay." He says, "Yeah, punk," as a way of like trying to flirt with her, I guess. And then she says, "Why you calling me punk?" He says, "Because I'm picking on you. Is that okay?" She says, "No." He says, "Come get your hug so you feel better." That's creepy as hell. "You adding me?" She says, "I don't know." He says, "Why is that?" She says, "I don't add people who aren't IRLs." He says, "Well, then come here." Upside down smiley face. Jesus. "So we can meet then. Ha ha ha." A couple hours pass. She doesn't say anything. And then he says, "Well, hope you have a good day." She says, "You too." He says, "Thank you." Fast forward to Wednesday, May 24th. He says, "Hey, how's your Wednesday going?" She says, "It's all right." "What you do today?" "Studying again." "Very nice. So when do I get my hug?" And this is when things get really, really bad. "May even have a surprise for you." She says, like, "Gotta add me to see. But for real, so, well, sorry for bugging you. Heart." Fast forward to May 25th. She says, "It's okay. Hope so. Did you have a good day today?" "I had a biology exam." Fast forward to Sunday. He says, "You like getting spoiled?" Smiley face. She says, "Yes. Maybe I could." She says, "For real. 1000%. "Like what though?" "What do you mean?" "Spoil me how?" "With money, of course, or gifts." So this is when he tries to solicitate her for some explicit pictures. He says, "How's that sound?" She says, "Very good." He says, do you have PayPal? Yes. Then he says, okay, you're going to add me now. Or what? She says, what? Add me on Snap. I don't like using Twitter. Tongue face. She says, He gives us Snapchat and says, add me, heart. She says, PayPal me. And he says, then you'll add me. Tongue face. She says, okay. He says, how much? How much are you willing to give? I mean, I have a lot in my accounts. Oh, he says, And then she asks for $100 and he goes on to ask her to add him. And he says, I mean, there is plenty more to get after you add me. She says, okay. He says, why are you so sassy? I'm legit about to do it. Then she asks for 200 and he says, why 200 now? So I can make myself look good. And he says, for me? She goes on to say, well, for myself, well, I'm going to send $100 and you add me and I'll send more. She said, how much more? He goes on to send her the $100. She says, damn. He says, so add me now. She says, okay, what is it? He gives his Snap. And he says, why do you have to do that? She says, wait, I'll explain but give me time. Really hope you ain't just trying to take that $100 and never reply again. Because I'm dead serious about giving you more money. So they move over to Snapchat and the conversation continues there. He starts calling her boo and they're discussing more payments. And then he starts asking for specific things such as bra and thong, booty, and skirts. And then he kind of feels like things might be going south a little bit. So he tries to cover himself with money, saying plenty of money for you. So he keeps pushing her towards what he wants by using this money as a motivator for her to try to blind her to the fact that this is wrong. He keeps bringing up the money, keeps saying, I'll give you more money. Just send me what I want. Here's more money, money, money. And then he says some really disgusting things. He asks to see her cream. She says, and then he's trying to be cute. She says, just send me, you will see. He says, you keep saying that, but I don't know if it's worth $500. He says, but I don't get to keep the vids though. FaceTime me right now and show me something and maybe you'll get some more money. And then she's trying to avoid the whole thing. And he goes on to say, what you wearing right now, I'll make it worth your while. He says, find it, babe. Plenty of money for you. Well, let me know when you're done studying. I got more for you. So and then he sends a picture. And then back to the Twitter messages, he says, plenty more for you, $1,000 for sure. He goes on to send her pictures. And then from here, he goes on to send her some explicit pictures of himself. I'm happy that the minor involved in this was able to see past the manipulation and expose this P word for what he is. So that way he wouldn't be able to do this to anybody else. One user on Twitter tweeted this saying, I'm pretty sure everyone is aware of the whole Rhino situation at this point. I'm not going to sit here and fan the flames, but I do want to say I see a lot of people feeling disgusted by the fact that they showed support to him. Don't feel any sort of regret or shame in doing so. Showing love to others is a beautiful thing, and none of us had any way of knowing who was sitting behind the mask of innocence. Instead, be proud of the fact that regardless of any differences everyone may have, the entire Kick community came forward to remove an actual predator from the platform. My sincerest condolences to anyone affected by this individual's action, and I hope you are able to find some sort of solace in knowing he won't be able to make anyone else a victim. And Rye, if you're reading this, do us a favor and don't ever come back. And I think that user makes a good point. There's a lot of people that get exposed for bad things that they do. Don't ever feel bad that you even supported that person. You had nothing to do with those evil, horrible things that they did. And the fact that you're there showing support and love, that's a good thing. It's not your fault. It's no one's fault. It's the person that's doing this. It's their fault. And Rhino did release a statement saying, as many of you have probably saw, I made a horrible mistake and really fucked up this time. I truly apologize for my actions and anyone that I may have disappointed with my decisions in life. As of now, I am taking an indefinite step back from streaming and content creation. Not sure if or when I will be back. Need to make sure I get my real life in order first. I'm seriously sorry, guys, and hope everyone doesn't hate my guts, but completely understand if you do. Have an amazing rest of the month and summer. So it's good to know that he won't be back because, as I read earlier, he was kicked off of Kick. They banned him off of Kick. Kick did ban him. They officially removed him from the platform after being exposed earlier in the week. So good on Kick for taking action so quickly. It did take Twitch a little bit longer to remove him, but unfortunately he does have a Facebook gaming account still, which honestly doesn't surprise me because Facebook sucks. I'm a partner over there and they are horrible for Facebook streaming, which is why you should follow me on Kick because I currently stream on Kick and I have 97 followers. And at the time you're watching this, I could be live right now. So go over there and check it out for really cool content and fun and interaction. Over on Kick, we do fun things like watching body cam YouTube videos or whatever you want to suggest we watch and check out, whether it be the content I do here on YouTube or maybe just some other type of content that's just fun and interesting to watch. I like to mix it up, and it comes down to everything from news to doing fun little things like trying to see if these two people are dating or siblings. 100%, right? There's no way they're dating. They look the exact same. What? And currently on Kick, we have 7 founder badges left. A founder badge is this cool little badge right here that will only be available to the first 10 subscribers on my channel, and there's only 7 of those left at this moment. And you're gonna want it because I'm gonna be a big boy streamer one day. My Kick is growing, and one day you're gonna look back and wish you had that founder badge. But don't worry, if you miss out on that, I also have VIP badges and OG badges. But we only have 25 OG badges, and that's gonna go towards the first 25 subscribers. But we also have 50 VIP badges, which will go towards the people that hit level 5 first on my channel. And you gain levels by watching and engaging in chat. Make sure you head on over to kick.com/ChazKirschman and see if I'm live right now. Say hello, interact, let's have some fun, react to some content, and just do some silly things. The link for that is going to be pinned in the comments down below, so make sure you go check that out, click it, and give me a follow. Now back to the Rhino situation. I did see that he still does have 3 TikTok accounts. He has one here, and another one here. But as for his Twitter and things of that nature, they're all deleted. Anyways, I'm glad this individual is off these streaming platforms because I myself am an avid streamer. I love streaming. I love watching streams, and I love having a community where I feel safe and where I don't have to worry about this kind of stuff going on. So it's good to see that the communities are working together. Doesn't matter what platform they're on, everybody's coming together and helping each other out and taking care of people. It's good to see. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below if you're new to the channel or what you think about this whole situation. And if you want to support more videos like this, consider becoming a Patreon and get your name at the end of my videos, as well as some other cool benefits. The link for that will be in my description. Check it out and see if there's something that you like. And I'll see you in the next one.